We're about ready to get this one started. Georgia and Oklahoma State. And once again, here to tell you all about today's contest, starting his 42nd season behind the mic, the legendary voice of the Georgia Bulldogs, Larry Munson.
All right, and thank you, Scott. And all of a sudden, the stadium is full. And all of a sudden, Oklahoma State just breaks away from their coach in their pregame huddle, and they come out across the field. Get the picture. Oklahoma State all in white tops, white bottoms, white helmets. They got orange numbers. They're all in white primarily, and the dogs will be in red with white numbers, and of course a red helmet and silver pants. Oklahoma's going to have Cox and Devereaux as the deep men to return, and the dogs will be kicking off. And on fourth down, Oklahoma will have to kick.
Well, that's what you get with Marcus Howard. You don't get a lot of size, but you do get a lot of speed and some good strength. And we saw it there with his pressure on Bobby Reed to force him to throw an incomplete pass.
Oklahoma State going to punt. Matt Fudge. Miller is our deep man. There's a high, bad snap over his head. It's rolling down to the 13. And we hit him. He can't get the kick off or down around the 12 or 13, and the dogs are going to have the ball. A high, bad snap. Massaquoi, one of the men that really shot in first, Matt Fudge. He jumped high and went back. He got his hands on the ball, and here came one of the defenders who had already given him pressure and plowed right into him. Stafford looking it over again at a 5-3 set. And so he's going to hand it off to Thomas Brown. 5, 10, 15. He's down there. Touchdown.
I'd say Brown is back. Boy, that was a strong run.
Yeah.
Off the left tackle, Larry. He looked very solid.
And he looked short, too, didn't he? He was weaving. Thomas Brown, who's been out for that long year with that major injury and surgery. And he scored the first time he got his hands on that thing. Dogs lead 6-0. And it'll be second down and the ball on the 2 or 2.5. 7-7 tie, very, very late here in this quarter. Dogs with power again stacked up in the eye with 2 tight ends. And Stafford is going to hand it to the big fullback, and he's in there, touchdown. Sutherland went in at right guard. And we'll get the lead back. It's 13-7.
That's your money guy inside the 3-yard line every time. You give it to the big sledgehammer, Brandon Sutherland. He had 10 touchdowns last year, led Georgia in scoring. First fullback to do that since Theron Stapp back in '57, and he gets his first of the season to put the Bulldogs back in the lead.
Goal to go. The Dogs are down on Oklahoma's 3-yard line with an eye. Thomas Brown is in the tail. Stafford looking. Stafford going to pitch it out again, and Brown cutting in at the tackle. Touchdown. And he had a hole and shot through. Thomas Brown going off left tackle with a hole. Sturdivant and Davis were probably the key blockers on that side. Part of that brand new young line, and now we're 20-7.
Georgia had to work for that one. They had to fight off a couple of penalties and another long drive, 77 yards in 9 plays.
Dogs now first down, and it might be a big one on the Oklahoma State 11-yard line. 3 wideouts. Stafford underneath. Stafford going to fake it and keep it and roll right. Got a man open in front of him. Complete pass down to the 8, and the fight for a touchdown. Bruce Figgins, a young tight end, caught a high pass on the top of his helmet, pulled it down to his chest, and went in there. When Stafford rolled around to the right, he and the Figgins were the only 2 guys over on the right. And so it's 27-14.
Boy, that was beautifully executed. Figgins with his first career catch is a touchdown, and Muhammad Massaquoi had a great block down around the goal line for Figgins to sneak in there.
Matt Fudge, their fine punter, will be kicking. We have Mikey Henderson lone and deep back around our 15. And Fudge kicks long spiral. Mikey drifts to his left. Takes it on the 12. He's trying to go back to the other side of the field. He's still trying. He's going to get away and get to the 15, the 20, to the 25, to the 30, the 35. Got a blocker. 50, 45, 40. He wants another block. 30, 25. What a great run, but he had blocking. And that's our AT&T call of the game. Stafford under the center again. He moves that fullback back and forth in motion. And then he fakes and looks and he throws a touchdown pass right in the end zone to Mike Moore, who caught a low ball right around the knee. He threw a bullet right around his knees. He hung on and hit the ground.
Oh, Bobo liked that one right next to us. He's up on his feet, high-fiving his assistant coaches. That's beautiful.
34-14, and Couture will try the extra point.